Hall of Forms is a rotating game mode where you get 4 random units from the same game to beat a bunch of maps. The main appeal of this game mode is I can get pretty good skills and choose to keep them to use for other game modes. I, however, am not going to be doing that. Not because I don't have the resources to, but just because I don't care about the units. You've seen the title of the video. Watch as I violate the Geneva Convention and blatantly disregard any need for strategy. Also, consider subscribing. The channel's still small, so consider picking up the small channel subscription while you still can. Anyway, back to auto-battling. The first floors are incredibly easy regardless of which units you have. The enemies don't have the skills to be able to just defeat your raw stats. You typically use this time to get some easy skills on the units you want to use for later maps. It seemed like Marth was going to be the strongest because he kept getting kills, but most importantly, he kept getting the first kill. In Hall of Forms, the first enemy killed on the map gives you the ability to choose a random skill after you beat the map. Since Marth was getting the first kills, he would be getting more and more skills, which means it would be easier for him to get the first kill in later maps. I was hoping on Marth or Chris getting the first kills most of the time, because they have the most potential to solo the entire game mode. Unfortunately, that did not go as planned.
With this power,
Merrick proceeded to get almost every skill from this point onwards. Alright, so Merrick is a squishy mage that can't fight back at a melee range, which means him taking all the skills and experience is going to make the end of this mode a very difficult challenge. Granted, that's all luck dependent. All I can do is sit back and watch everything go wrong. So Merrick is the only unit that lives past the first turn on most of these later maps, meaning that the one turn where the 3 other units sacrifice themselves is the only thing stopping Merrick from meeting the same fate. Despite that, I proceeded through the maps giving Merrick skills like Rouse and Solo, which function only when he's alone. Which he is. A lot. Before I knew it, the Auto Battle Brigade finished Chamber 20. The only thing left to do was to finish the last 5 maps. Certainly this wouldn't take that long and be pretty easy to do. Right? I think we all know the answer to that question. With only 1 chamber remaining, and my other units pretty weak, the sensible thing to do would be to go to the lower floors and train for a bit. However, my mom didn't raise no coward, so I'm just gonna send it. Looking back to the beginning, where I decided that I didn't want any of these units, I realized how naive I was. Merrick may not have been the unit I wanted, but he damn sure was the unit that I deserved.